Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to Wallah guys. कैसे आप लोग सब? होप कि आप लोग सब बहुत अच्छे से होंगे. Okay, sorry, English. Hello, welcome to Wallah guys. Hope you all are doing well and your exam preparation is up to the par. So today, actually we have to. Very good afternoon to all. Today we have to solve a very beautiful problems, and for that is only for GATE 2026. Okay, so we are doing a problem here in an English one, and then after that we will start the problem on Hindi batch also. So good afternoon, come fast guys. Okay, many of you have attended the that is a revision series. So those who have not attended the revision series, please go and solve all the problems. Okay, so this is the level 2 problem. Level 2 means you will say that they are easy to moderate, and in the next half from home itself. So in the next half, when we take the classes for Abhyas series, that is the level 3 problem. It's a good problem. They are good problem. Okay, so in total we will cover nearly about 45 to 50 problems on control system. So that is a good practice for you. So let's start one by one. Hope. Okay, thank you. Hope you all are doing well. Let's start now. Shall we start? Please tell me that audio video is clear. Once please tell me that all is clear. 30, I will give you, this time I will give you just 30 seconds to solve each of the problem, 30-35 seconds, and after that we will handle the problem. Please tell me that audio video is clear. Shall we start? Okay, very good afternoon to all. Very good afternoon. Clear? Okay, fine. Let's start now. This is the, so we will cover all the topics. Basics of control system, BDR, SFG, time response, stability, Routh locus, frequency response, Bode plot, polar Nyquist, controller, capacitor, and state space. Okay, let's start now. Tell me the first problem. A second order control system is given by d2y plus 12 dy by dt plus 100y is equal to 100x. The Dan frequency of oscillation is x factor of resonant frequency. The value of x is what? Make it fast. Make it fast. What's the answer? Guys, use virtual calculator. Okay, don't use this one calculator. This 𝐂𝐸𝐿991 is not allowed in your GATE examiner, so don't use this. Use your virtual calculator, normal calculator. Now time over. Sir, the Dan frequency of oscillation is x factor of resonant frequency. Okay, so this means that let us find out the ys by xs. So if you see, the ys divided by xs is equal to 100 divided by s square plus 12s plus 100. This will give me, if you compare with this equation, s square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus omega n square. This will give me omega n square as 100 and hence omega n as 10 and 2 zeta omega n as equal to 12. So this means that zeta is equal to 12 divided by 20, or you will say 6 divided by 10, or you will say it is a 0.6. So let's find out the two thing, that is the omega d, which is omega n root of 1 minus of zeta square, and omega r, which is omega n root of 1 minus of 2 zeta square. Now what it says? The frequency of Dan frequency of oscillation x factor means omega d is x factor of omega n. So this means that I basically want omega d divided by omega n, and for omega r, no? Omega r. So this means that what is the omega d by omega r? Basically, I want this. So this is equal to root of 1 minus of zeta square divided by root of 1 minus of 2 zeta square, right? Is it 2 zeta square? So it is root of 1 minus of 2 zeta square. What's the answer? What's the answer? Answer is 1.51 is the right answer. Very good. So everyone, guys, please solve the problem. 1.51. 1.51. I think 1.51 is the right answer. Very good. Kevin. Only Kevin got the answer. Bolo bhai. Only Kevin get the answer. So omega d by omega r he basically want. So omega d by omega r comes out to be 1.51. 1.51 is the right answer. Okay. Hello everyone. Please type Y. Is this clear? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, come on, comment. 1.51 is the right answer. 1.51. Good afternoon. I am Mohammad Aris, sir. Acha, GATE 2028. Okay, okay, Mohammad Aris. How are you? Clear? Okay, fine. Next question. This is the question. Make it fast. So the closed loop stability range. Make it fast. Make it fast. What is the closed loop stability range? What is the closed loop stability range? Very good. Siddhant. Siddhant is saying B. I need answers from everyone, guys, please. These things we have covered yesterday, yes or no? These things we have covered yesterday. So I need answers from everyone. Yes, perfect. Kevin, what's the answer? Yash, what's the answer? Sishodhya. B is the right answer. Very good. So we have to write a 1 plus GSHS. GS, because HS is equal to 0. Unity feedback is there. So 1 plus GS is equal to 0. So this is K. Let me write in this way: S into S square plus S plus 1 times S plus 2 plus of K. So you will get S square plus 2S times of S square plus S plus 1 and plus of K. So what it is? S to the power 4 plus S cube plus S square plus 2S cube plus 2S square plus 2S plus K. So it is a S4 plus S cube 3S cube plus S square 3S square plus 2S plus K has to be equal to 0. So let me write equation here: S4 S cube S square S1 S0. So it is a 1 3 3 2 and K. So what you will get? It is, I think so, it is a 9 minus 2 7 by 3, I think so. Check it. It is a K. And what here? Let me take 3 here. So it is 3K. So here it is 0. So it is a 14 minus 9K. 14 minus 9K divided by 7. And here it is a 3K. So what you want for stability? So 3K has to be greater than 0. And 14 minus 9K divided by 7 has to be greater than 0. This will give me K as less than 14 by 9. And this will give me K as greater than 0. So B is the right option. B is the right option. Okay. So B is the right option. Very good. This is the asked question in your GATE examination. Yes. The third order CLTF is given by this. for unity feedback system, the time in second to reach approximately 98% of its steady state value. Make it fast. $20. Very good. Tanveer is saying 20. Himanshu is saying 20. अच्छा, तुमको क्वेश्चंस भी याद हो जाते हैं भाई, ये आए हुए क्वेश्चंस हैं। नहीं अगर आपको लगता है कि यू हैव ऑलरेडी रेड तो सिद्धांत छोड़ दो, शाम को अपन मिलते हैं और अच्छे क्वेश्चन से। ये सारे कहीं ना कहीं आए हुए क्वेश्चंस हैं, ठीक है बेटा। ट्वेंटी इज राइट आंसर। सी हियर, सबसे पहले व्हाट वी हैव टू डू सर, इट इज आई थिंक 10 डिवाइडेड बाय s plus 0.1, s plus 2 or s plus 3, it is this. If you see, then we have a pole at -3, pole at -2 and pole at -1. This means that, see here, if you look at the time constant, the time constant is tau 3 is 1 by 3, tau 2 is 1 by 2 or tau 0.1 is 10. So this, if you multiply by 5, then also they are less than that. This means that I can neglect this one. So this is 10 divided by 2 into 3 and hence it is s plus 0.1 using the dominant pole concept. So using a dominant pole concept, so it is nothing but my 10 divided by 6 upon s plus 0.1. So what is the first order system it is? Now first order system, this means that 4 second is the settling time TS or 2% band or 98% of a steady state means 2% band. So 4 time constant, 4 TC. So when you take the 4 TC, it is equal to 4 into 10. Sir, what's the time? What's the time? Means is it 20? 4 time second. 4 time second we will see. 98% of its final value means what? Is the 4 time second? Hello? Am I doing wrong? First order system has k divided by s plus, let's say, TC. So this means that if it is the minus TC, so time constant tau is 1 by TC, and what is the settling time? Settling time TS is equal to 4 TC. This means that 4 into 1 by TC. Come on. 4 by time constant. Acha, tell me, 2% tolerance band, huh? Is it 98% of the steady state means 2% tolerance band, right? 98% of tolerance band means 2% of steady tolerance band, right? अरे बोलो यार, hello, 98% of tolerance band, 98% of steady state means 2% tolerance band. By 4 by zeta omega, and that is zeta omega. For TC is na. Oh bhai, it's a, see here, the step response will be like this, right? The step response is this. So this means that where it will reach, come on, it's the at TS. So Ts is what? 4 tau, na? So whatever the left, this is neglected, na? These all are neglected, right? These all are neglected because using a dominant pole concept, sir, we can neglect s plus 2, s plus 3 with respect to this. So what is the first order approximation? It is this. So what you left with? S plus 0.1. Now I have a pole at 0.1 only, minus 0.1 only. This means that minus 0.1 only. This means that what is the time constant here? Tc. It is a 1 by 0.1. This means that 10. Bolo bhai. Bolo yaar. So when we talk about the settling time, so settling time is 4 Tc. So 1 by 10, 1 by 0.1. This means that 40 seconds is the answer, no? Why 20 is coming? Why 20 is coming by? I don't think 20 is coming. I think so 40 is the right answer. Bolo bhai. Forty is the right answer. Okay. 40 seconds is the right answer. Yes. What about this? Sir, they all are somewhere questions. यही तो बात है. They all are some previous years questions. They all are previous year questions. So what is the best way to handle this? What is the best way to handle this? Somewhere around, now previous year questions there. So what is the best way to handle this? Sir, can we use this one? Phi 0 is equal to I and phi dash 0 is equal to A. See, phi 0 has to be I. This means that this should not be there. And this should also be not be there, right? Because I means 1 0 and 0 1. This is the case. 1 0 and 0 1. So this should not be there, this should not be there. This is also not be there because phi 0 is I. So cos 0 is 1, okay. But sin 0 is 0, okay. Sin 0 is 0 and 1. Achha, this is the right candidate. Here also, it is a 0, it is 0, sorry, it is 1, it is 0, it is 0, it is the minus 1. So that is also not a candidate. B is the right option. Bolo bhai, B is the right option. B is the right option. According to the property, B is the right option. See, this is not the identity matrix, right? When you take phi 0, it is not the identity matrix. So it is a 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, minus 1. Okay. So B is the right option. B is the right option. Make it fast. They all are, and admitting they all are just somewhere previous year ECE and PYQs only. In the Abhyas series, we will do our own problems of different books, normal, nice, my problem and so on. Make it fast. What's the answer? It's just for the question practice of yesterday's sessions. And if you look at the questions of control system, then you will feel that control system questions are coming like that only. Tell me any PYQ which is kind of Rajnikant kind of things. You just send me on my Telegram, I will include in the Abhyas series. Any problem if you see, they are having that much of level only. So problem will last 25-year question itself if you see. So they are asking this only because tough question not able to handle in 2 minutes of time frame, 3 minutes of time frame in the control system. Okay, so don't expect some Rajnikant problems. Be realistic. Be realistic, guys. Root 6 is the right answer. The OLTF of unity feedback control system with GS is given as, is given as this. If the value of K is kept at the maximum value, the closed loop system will oscillate at, simple, S square plus 5S plus 6 plus K. So it is S cube plus 5S square plus 6S plus K. So K marginal is 30. This means that 5S square plus 30 is the auxiliary quotient. So 5S square is equal to minus 30. So S square is equal to minus 6. So S is equal to plus minus of J root 6. So correct answer is root 6. Correct answer is root 6. Okay. Next question. Do it fast. क्या एरर है सिद्धांत भाई? ये वाले क्वेश्चन में हाँ कह सकते हो यार. यहाँ पे माइनस आएगा, इस जगह पे शायद माइनस आएगा, चेक कर लेना. इस जगह पे शायद माइनस आएगा, रूट टू कॉस रूट टू. मेरे ख्याल से यहाँ पे माइनस आएगा क्या? यहाँ पे माइनस आएगा क्या? एक बार चेक कर लेना. क्योंकि व्हेन यू टेक द 5-0 तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? रूट टू कॉस साइन 2t, साइन रूट 2t. और ये क्या हो जाएगा? माइनस रूट 2 बाय रूट 2 साइन 2t. साइन का कॉस हो जाएगा कॉस रूट 2t. ये हो जाएगा रूट 2, ये हो जाएगा 2 कॉस रूट 2t. और ये हो जाएगा रूट 2 साइन रूट 2 साइन रूट 2t. t इज इक्वल टू 0 पुट कर दोगे तो ये टर्म हो जाएगा 0, ये टर्म हो जाएगा 0, ये टर्म हो जाएगा 2, ये टर्म हो जाएगा -1. मतलब यहाँ पे -1 आएगा मेरे ख्याल से. हाँ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. ओके हाँ भाई, व्हाट्स द करेक्ट आंसर? आई थिंक 2 इज अ, इसके दो ऑप्शंस आएंगे मेरे ख्याल से. आई थिंक दो ऑप्शंस यहाँ पे सही है. सर व्हाट इज द करेक्ट वे? इज अ, ये प्लस है पहले तो, ये माइनस है, राइट? सो व्हाट इज द के डिवाइडेड बाय हाउ मच? 1 plus s by 2, so 40 dB है, right? So 1 plus s by 2 whole square and 1 plus s by 10 whole square plus 40 becomes a -20. S cube 3. हाँ भाई. And how will you find out the k? 20 log k is equal to 40. So k is equal to 100. So it is 100 into 1 plus s by 2 whole square upon 1 plus s by 10 whole cube. So C is the right option. Also when you take 2 common and 10 common, A also is the right answer. So it is the MSQ type of problem. A and C is the right option. Next. Sir, the open transfer function of the unity feedback system is given as this. This is s square plus 4s, right? It is s square plus 4s plus 8. The angle of departure for the root locus -2 plus j3. -2 plus j2. -2 plus j2. -2 plus j2 is rounded off to decimal place of. Make it fast. -2 plus j2 है, बोल देंगे भाई, -2 plus j2 what doubt? So I want to find out the angle of departure because of that. 180 degree minus finite होता है. What is the angle of departure? Phi d is 180 degree minus finite. So what is finite? So angle because of this. So this means that it is a k divided by, let me write all the poles, s plus 6 s plus 6 and s plus 2 plus j2. Now I want to find out the angle at s is equal to -2 plus j2. This is what the finite is. Okay, so it is k divided by -2 plus j2 -2 plus j2 plus 6 and -2 plus j2 plus 2 plus j2. Now tell me the angle. So I want angle of that. So what is the finite? Finite is 0 degree minus. So it is a minus x plus iy. So it is a pi minus of tan inverse of 1. It is 6 4 plus j2 plus tan inverse of 4, tan inverse of 2 by 4, right? And it is j2, so plus 90 degree plus pi by 2. This is what the pi by 2 is. ना भाई कल ये 180 डिग्री माइनस फाइनाइट होता है, कल शायद 180 डिग्री माइनस फाइनाइट होता है. ओके 180 डिग्री माइनस फाइनाइट होता है. कल भी यही बोला था शायद मैंने एंगल ऑफ डिपार्चर में. वन डिग्री माइनस फाइनाइट होता है. लेट मी चेक फाइनली. इस फाइनली इज द माइनस साइन. कौन सी बुक में दिया, दिखाना भाई. मेरे पास ये नॉर्मल स्नाइस रखी हुई है, ये नॉर्मल स्नाइस रखी हुई है भाई. प्लस होता है या माइनस होता है भाई? प्लस होता है या माइनस होता है? इज इट प्लस और इज इट माइनस? एंगल ऑफ डिपार्चर इज 180 डिग्री माइनस फाइनाइट और 180 डिग्री प्लस फाइनाइट. प्लस. अच्छा तो ये एंगल ऑफ अराइवल है प्लस. हाँ आप करो भाई. एक बार चेक कर लेना प्लीज. एंगल ऑफ डिपार्चर रुकना, एंगल ऑफ डिपार्चर ना ना प्लस होता है भाई, सॉरी, प्लस 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 होता है ये, प्लस होता है 180 डिग्री प्लस फाइनाइट होता है, 180 डिग्री प्लस फाइनाइट होता है, 180 डिग्री प्लस फाइनाइट होता है, 180 डिग्री वो एंगल ऑफ अराइवल होता है, 180 डिग्री प्लस नेट एंगल कंट्रीब्यूशन फ्रॉम द zeros and poles of G such as evaluated the pole in the question but excluding the contribution of that pole. Phi d is 180 डिग्री प्लस होता है फाइनेट, फाइनेट मतलब हाँ यहां पे तो माइनस होगा, इस जगह पे माइनस होगा, ये हो जाएगा 0 माइनस ऑफ 10, यहां पे माइनस, यहां पे प्लस, यहां पे माइनस, यहां पे प्लस, यहां पे माइनस, यहां पे प्लस, आंसर बोलिएगा भाई। ये बिकॉज ऑफ, देखो एंगल ऑफ फाइनाइट इज एंगल ऑफ कंट्रीब्यूशन ड्यू टू 0 माइनस एंगल कंट्रीब्यूशन ड्यू टू पोल, angle contribution due to pole, that's it। तो 0 माइनस ऑफ दैट, तो 180 डिग्री प्लस फाइनाइट, बोलो भाई कितना हो जाएगा, ये हो जाएगा 0 माइनस ऑफ पाई माइनस 180 डिग्री माइनस tan इनवर्स ऑफ 135 डिग्री प्लस tan इनवर्स ऑफ 1/2 प्लस 90 डिग्री। एक बार चेक कर लेना भाई, तो tan इनवर्स ऑफ 1/2 कितना होता है, tan इनवर्स ऑफ 1/2 1 डिवाइड बाई 2 26.5 प्लस 90 प्लस 135 251.51 आया, तो ये एंगल आया फाइनेट, ये आ जाएगा माइनस ऑफ 251.56, तो भाई इसमें है इंटू -1 प्लस 180 डिग्री, व्हेन यू डू आई थिंक दिस विल कम्स आउट टू बी माइनस ऑफ 71.56, सारे कंफ्यूजन दूर, अब सही है, -71.26 इज राइट आंसर। -71.65 इज राइट आंसर, नो डाउट। देखो पोल को कुछ लोग पोल -0 करते हैं, कुछ लोग 0 माइनस पोल करते हैं, भाई ये एंगल आप कंट्रीब्यूट करोगे तो 0 माइनस पोल ही तो हो जाए, तो -71.6 इज राइट आंसर। 3 डेसिमल प्लेस लिखना है तो 71.65 लिख दो माइनस में। क्लियर है भाई, क्लैरिटी एक बार सी टाइप कर देंगे, सर ये जहां से पूछ रहा है बस वो देखो, इसकी वजह से जो एंगल होगा वो पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा, प्लस 71.56 डिग्री। टेस्ट सीरीज में क्या दिया था मुझे नहीं पता, पर इसकी वजह से एंगल हो जाएगा 71.56 डिग्री, इसकी वजह से -71.56 डिग्री, मतलब ये -71 पे डिपार्ट करेगा, यानी कि ऐसे, और ये पॉजिटिव डिपार्ट करेगा, मतलब ऐसे। क्लियर? हाँ भाई जल्दी से बोलो। कंसिडर द टाइम रिस्पॉन्स ऑफ अ सर्टेन कंट्रोल सिस्टम विद यूनिटी फीडबैक गिवन OLTF इज व्हाट? मेक इट फास्ट। व्हाट इज द OLTF? Guys, these kind of problems you can discuss me directly in a telegram, okay? If you have a problem anything, then just ask me in telegram. व्हाट्स द आंसर? ये वाला क्वेश्चन था तो क्वेश्चन का आंसर बताओ भाई, रट लिए सारे क्वेश्चंस। ये सब प्रीवियस ईयर के क्वेश्चंस हैं और कुछ नहीं है। जो प्रीवियस के क्वेश्चंस हैं तो फिर कोई बात ही नहीं है। ये मिसप्रिंट है भाई यहाँ पे, ये 6 है, ठीक है, ये 6 है भाई, वही देख रहा था, 6 है। सिक्स है भाई, this will come in gate, no, so why we handle a previous year? क्या प्रीवियस ईयर आ जाता है क्या क्वेश्चन? कॉन्सेप्ट विल कम इन अ गेट एग्जामिनेशन, नॉट द सेम क्वेश्चन, सेम काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस विल नॉट कम। व्हाट्स द आंसर? बी, भाई जिसे भी लग रहा है कि यार ये क्वेश्चंस मैंने कर लिए तो फिर क्यों टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हो? That's a humble request. Those who are feeling that these questions are already done, don't waste your time. Come at evening. There no questions are repeated. See here, it is first, what is the MP? MP would be like 6 minus 5 divided by 5. It is the 1 by 5. So it is nothing but my 0.2. So what is zeta? Zeta is minus ln MP divided by root of pi square plus ln MP whole square. What does zeta come? What zeta came? Zeta, I think, comes out to be 0.456. Zeta coming out to be 0.456. Zeta is coming out to be 0.456. Omega d is 3. Omega d, Tp is pi by 3. Tp is 3. This means that Tp is pi by omega d. Omega d is pi by 3. Pi by omega d is 3. This means omega d is pi by 3. So if omega d is pi by 3, so what is zeta? What is omega n? Omega d is equal to omega n root of 1 minus of zeta square. So omega n comes out to be omega d, मतलब pi by 3 divided by root of 1 minus of zeta square. What is omega d? What is omega d value? I have value with myself. Omega n comes out to be nearly 1.77. Omega n comes out to be 1.77 approx. So what is the open loop transfer function? It is the omega n square into s plus 2 zeta omega n. I think C is the right option. What's the answer? C is the right option. बोलो भाई, how much is the answer? कर लिया तो भाई बताओ यार, how much is the answer? I think C is the right option. 1.39 divided by S 1 plus S plus 1.073. Make it fast. The ratio of time constant from farthest pole to the j omega axis to the nearer pole to the j omega axis. जल्दी से करो भाई. How much? So where is the pole? S plus 1, I think S square plus S plus 1, S plus 4 is a pole. So 4 divided by S plus 1, S plus 4 is the root. Now this is at minus 1, this is at minus 4. 1 by 4 is the farthest TF, and Tn is 1 by 1. Ratio time of farthest pole to the nearest pole is 1 by 4 divided by 1. Answer is 0.25. 0.25 seconds. Next. 4 ऐसे ही, ये ऐसे भाई. आप लोगों ने ऐसा आंसर घोटा है बिल्कुल, है ना. चल कोई बात. स्टेप इनपुट है भाई. इन अ यूनिटी फीडबैक सिस्टम, यूनिटी फीडबैक कंट्रोल सिस्टम, GS is equal to 4 divided by S square plus 4S. When subjected to the step input, the step response would be settled within a 2% tolerance band. What's the answer? शायद आप लोगों को यही आंसर याद आ रहा था. कई बार PYQ भी रिपीट होते हैं, तो इधर का उधर मत कर देना. हाँ भाई, 20 इज राइट आंसर. नाउ इसका आंसर 20 है. What is the transfer function? C by R. It is 4 divided by S square plus 0.4S plus 4. So what is the omega n? Is 2. 2 zeta omega n is 0.4. So zeta omega n is 0.4 divided by 2, यानी 0.2. So settling time is 4 by zeta omega n, I think so. So it is 4 divided by 0.2, 20 I think is right answer. 20 is right answer. याद जैसे हो गया है, बहुत अच्छी बात है भाई. C by R plus E by R is what? C by R, ये नेगेटिव फीडबैक है. This is the negative feedback. Let me check. C by R divided by E by R is plus E by R is. Oh, sorry. I think one is coming. One is coming. Again, let's talk about, see what is C by R. When you talk about C by R, so this means that I am interested at these points. This is the forward path, so 20 is the forward path. And loop, how many loop? I have L1 loop and I have L2 loop, both are touching loop. So this means that 1 plus 5 into minus 0.5 negative feedback and minus 20, minus 20. So what I am getting is 20, 1 plus 20 plus 5 into 0.5. So it is basically 20 divided by 21 plus 23.5. Now let's talk about E by R. When you talk E by R is this. Here I am taking the output. This means that this loop is not touching. So 1 minus of this loop, 1 minus of minus 5 into 0.5. So this means that it is how much? And divided by same del. Del is same. So this means that it is 1 plus 2.5. So it is 3.5 divided by 23.5. So it is 3.5 divided by 23.5. So I am calculating. So this means that 20 plus 3.5 is a 23.5 divided by 23.5. So it is 1. 1 is the right answer, I think so. Oh bhai, 1 is the right answer. I think 1 is the right answer. Kevin Siddhant. Bolo bhai. 1 is the right answer. .9999 और नियरली 1 के आसपास. बोलो भाई, yes or no? Next question. Which are equivalents? Which are equivalents? That's a gate problem. I1, here it is a I2 and here it is a I3. Here it is the I3. Here it is the I1. What's the correct answer? Recent problem it is. B. So it is a MSQ problem, guys. See here. Here also I1 plus I2 minus I3. Here also I1 minus I3 plus I2. Here also I1, I2 minus I3 plus I1. And here also I1 minus I3 plus I2 it is, plus I2. So this is 1 and 2 are equivalent, 1, 2, 3 are equivalent, 2, 3, 4 are equivalent. A, B, C is the adoption. क्या क्या कह रहे हो तरुण भाई? 1, 2 are equivalent, 1, 2, 3 are equivalent, 2, 3, 4 ये 2 है, ये 3 है भाई. What's the problem? ये सारे हैं ABC. All will give you the same output. all will give you the same output. 1, 2, 3, 4 all are same. All are same. Make it fast. The unity feedback system with the open transfer function GS is this. It's critically damped. Critically damped. What is the value of alpha? So please attend the evening problems. Please attend the evening problems. See, listen. It is 1 plus GS when you find out S square plus alpha s plus 9. S square plus 2 zeta omega s plus omega s is a C. So when you compare with this, zeta value is 1 as it is a critically damped. It is a critically damped. This means that 2 omega n s plus omega n square. So 2 omega n is equal to alpha. So 2 into 3 is alpha. Okay. What is the answer? Make it fast. What is the phase margin of that? The root locus plot is shown in the figure for a certain system. The phase margin of system in degrees. What's the answer? Two to five. Phase margin is 2 to 5. हाँ भाई, Kevin Patel, what's the answer? Sir, what is the phase margin by the way? Phase margin is 180 degree plus phi omega GC, right? 180 degree plus phi omega GC. That's what the phase margin is. This means that how will you get the phi omega GC? Now look at that, they are the 4 asymptote in a different direction. This means that, don't you think that the GS is K upon S plus 1 to the power 4? Hello, what it is that answer? Very good. One K upon S plus 1 to power 4. Bolo bhai. This means that when you sketch the Bode, this is what Bode plot would be like. See here, definitely having a this kind of nature, having a minus 80 dB, having a some minus 80 dB. So when you see, then this is having a omega GC equal to 0 degree. So what is the angle? Angle is minus 4 tan inverse of omega GC. So it is the, when you put omega GC as equal to 0, so what is the phi omega GC? Equal to 0 degree. So it is equal to 180 degree. So it's just a 180 degree. The overall transfer function of a unity feedback system, control system, is given by this. Given a system to have a 25% of maximum overshoot and the peak time of 1 second, to achieve that rate feedback controller is employed. Find the product of gain and rate feedback constant. Means basically I want K into KT. This is what we want. Do it. Product of gain and rate feedback. Rate feedback constant is KT, right? K into KT I want. K into KT I want. How omega GC is 0? Bhai, it's a constant. This means that it is not crossing here. If it is not crossing here, this means that what? At minus 1, now think about that in this way also. When you look at the S is equal to minus 1 here, so it is not crossing here at this point, corner frequency. Start from 0 of corner frequency. So it is nothing but my omega GC is equal to 0. What is the KKT? Both are negative feedback. What's the answer? Can we say directly it was at minus 1 comma 0, it has a marginal stable system? Huh, you can say in this way also. But see here, when you talk about this minus 4 divided by s plus 1, k divided by minus 4 s plus 1, this means that it is having a 4 times of this one. So the polar plot will comes out to be a type 0 order 4. So order 1, order 2, order 3, order 4. Polar plot is this. In this way you will say. In this way you will say, Tarun, this is the polar plot of this, right? This is the polar plot. What is this? So first of all, let's find out the transfer function. So it is k by s plus 2 divided by 1 plus k divided by s plus 2 into kt, 5kt, 5k, let me call as t. So it is equal to k divided by s square plus 2s, s square plus 2s plus 5 k kt. Now since it is a unity feedback, after that, so k would be added. So I think transfer function will come out to be k divided by s square plus 2s plus 5 k kt plus k. क्या जाएगा 5k kt plus k. Now look at that, what is given? Zeta is given, maximum overshoot MP is given. So MP is 0.25. This means that zeta value is how much? Minus ln 0.25 divided by root of pi square plus ln MP whole square, ln 0.25 whole square, ln 0.25 whole square. So how much? I have a value of zeta. Zeta is how much? What is the zeta that I will get here? What is zeta? Come on. Anyone evaluated? Anyone evaluated? Anyone evaluated how much is the zeta? What is the zeta here? Point 0.4 is the right answer. Zeta is 0.4. Also, peak time is 1 second, means omega d ki value pi. Omega d is pi. Peak time is 1 second, so omega d is pi. So what is the omega n? It is the pi divided by root of 1 minus of 0.4 square. So this will gives me omega n as equal to how much? What is the omega n? So the omega n comes out to be, the omega n comes out to be 3.42, I think so. .42. Is there any mistake here? लेट मी चेक द ओरिजिनल क्वेश्चन. अरे यार, ये एस है भाई. ये एस है. क्या कहूं मैं अपने टाइपिंग वालों को. दिस इज एस. So what you will get is k divided by s square plus s 2 plus k kt. और इसीलिए व्हाट इज द आंसर हियर. यहां पे ये हो जाएगा एस स्क्वायर प्लस एस इंटू 2 प्लस के टी प्लस के. प्लीज rectify it. Please rectify it. ये S है. This is S. SKT. I am suspecting that also, but ठीक है. S plus 2 KT. बस भाई इसको कंपेयर कर लो किसके साथ. S स्क्वायर प्लस 2 जीटा ओमेगा एन एस प्लस ओमेगा एन स्क्वायर के साथ. When you compare, then omega n comes out to be root k and 2 zeta omega n is coming out to be 2 plus k kt. So everything is known. I want a product k kt. This means that just use this zeta and this one. So 2 into 0.4 into 3.42 is equal to 2 plus k kt. So what is the value? The value comes out to be 2 into 0.4 into 3.42 minus 2. Answer comes out to be 0.736. Point 736 is the right answer. Point 736 is the right answer. Next question is this. Tell me what is the product of type and order of a system. What is the product of type and order of a system? Answer? Zero is the right answer. Very good. See here, when you talk about this one, the Bode plot will see this is the corner frequency, that is the corner frequency, and this is the corner frequency. Imagine this is the omega 1 and this is the omega 2. This means that it is the k upon 1 plus s by omega 1, 1 plus s by omega 2, and hence the type of a system is 0. Order is the highest power of s, order is 2. Type into 0, order is 0 into 2, answer is 0. Correct answer is 0. Next question. Bode plot of a stable system is shown in figure. The transfer function of a system is then subjected to the step response. The rise time of a system is what? बोलो भाई. Answer. What's the answer? Point 22. Let's see. See here, what is the GSHS? GSHS will come out to be K divided by 1 plus S by 10. Now look at that. 1 plus S by 10. Now what is K? 20 log K is given as 20 dB. K is 10. This means that when you take 1 by 10 as a common, so it is 100 divided by S plus 10. Now where is the pole? The pole is at minus 10. Now he wants a step response and he wants a rise time. So what is the constant, time constant? Tc comes out to be 1 by 10 or 0.1. So what is the rise time formula? Rise time is 2.2 of Tc. This means that is the 2.2 times 0.1. So the 0.22 is the right answer. I think so. What do you got? 0.22 is the right answer. 0.22 is the right answer. This is a mistake here. Lot of mistakes are here. So this value is 3. Printing वाले बहुत दिक्कत करते हैं आप. This value is minus 1. I'll do it fast. Point 22 is the right answer. Let's see. So what is the forward path? Forward path is 3 divided by S plus 1, S plus 4. What is the loop? 1 plus 1 by S plus 1 and plus 3 divided by S plus 1, S plus 4. मेरे ख्याल से दोनों टचिंग लूप है और कोई लूप तो है नहीं इसमें. 2 लूप से. When it's solved, it comes out to be S plus 1, S plus 4 I am multiplying. So 3, S plus 1, S plus 4. It is plus S plus 4 plus 3. So I think 3 divided by S square plus 5s plus 4 plus s plus 7. I think it is 3 divided by s square plus 6s plus 11. A is right option. 6s plus 11. Next. The compulsory system shown has a phase margin of 60 degree at the crossover frequency of 1 radian per second. The value of k is, make it fast. Let me check about the question. Integrity, ये भी check करना पड़ेगा भाई. ठीक है करो. The total phase margin of a system is equal to 60 degree. Crossover frequency also given 1 radian per second. The value of k is what? So how many questions we have covered till now? How many questions we have covered till now? I think 18, 20 nearly. So total phase margin given as 60 degree. This means that what is the phase margin? Phase margin is 180 degree plus phi omega gc. This means that phi omega gc is equal to 1. 60 means 60 minus 180 is 120 minus of. Okay. What is GS? GS is K plus 0.366 upon SS plus 1. Let's see. Point SS3 plus 1. See here, phi omega GC means at gain crossover frequency, the phase is equal to 1. What is the phase of that one? Is a minus 90. Let me check. Is it S? ओ भाई ये S है यार, यही तो बात है. लॉट ऑफ मिस्टेक यार, मैंने देखा नहीं पीपीटी. दिस इज S. K plus 0.366 S. ये S है भाई, मतलब यहां पे एक S वर्ड भी है. तो जब आप करोगे व्हेन यू डू, so it is a K plus 0.366 j omega and divided by j omega, and this is j omega plus 1. So what is the phase? Phi omega is tan inverse of omega divided by 0.366 omega divided by K minus 90 minus tan inverse of omega. See here, phi omega GC is given as 120 degree, means gain crossover frequency, it is given. So gain crossover frequency, the phase is minus 120 degree, minus 120 degree. So when you put omega is equal to 1, basically when you put omega is equal to 1, gain crossover frequency already given, now why to make it 1? That is already given by. So when you put omega as a 1, the net phase is equal to minus 120 degree. That's what the point is. So minus 120 degree is equal to tan inverse of 0.366 divided by k minus 90 and minus tan inverse of 1, I think so. तो कितना हो जाएगा बताओ? 90 plus 45, 135 इधर गया 15 डिग्री, इसे 15 डिग्री चेक करना भाई, इज इक्वल टू tan इनवर्स ऑफ 0.366 divided by k. So tan 15 is equal to 0.366 divided by k, मतलब k की वैल्यू 0.366 divided by tan 15. हाँ, ओमेगा इज इक्वल टू 1 लेके मैग्नीट्यूड को हाँ इक्वेट कर देंगे 1 से, इससे भी आ जाएगा, बिल्कुल आ जाएगा, बिल्कुल आ जाएगा. व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर? आई थिंक राइट आंसर 1.366. 1.366. C is right option. Magnitude is 1.366. बिल्कुल आ जाएगा. यस सिद्धांत, दैट्स आल्सो अप्रोच. C is right option. हाँ ठीक है. ओमेगा की वैल्यू 1 पुट करके बिल्कुल कर सकते हो. हाँ भाई करेंगे. एक प्रॉब्लम सर, सेकंड ऑर्डर सिस्टम हैज अ पोल एट -1 plus J2 and zeros at 1. What is the transfer function of system if the steady state output to an input? ये गेट का प्रॉब्लम है. What is the output of the input? Output to an input of the unit step input CT is 3. Is 3. What's the answer? B. Let's see. See here, 0 at 1. This means that it is k into s minus 1 upon s plus 1 plus J2 or s plus 1 minus J2. That is what the ys by xs is. So this is equal to k into s minus 1 divided by s square plus s plus 1 whole square. S plus 1 whole square मतलब 1 plus 2s plus 4. This means that it is ks minus 1 upon s square plus 2s plus 5. Now what is given? The steady state output is, for step input is 1, means when ys is equal to k into s minus 1 divided by s square plus 2s plus 5, the steady state output, what is the steady state output? S multiplied by s tends to 0, s tends to 0 is equal to how much? 3. So easily we will say that SS cancel out, S tends to 0. So minus K is equal to 15. So K value is equal to minus 15. So minus 15 S minus 1 S square plus 2S plus 5 is right off. B is right off. So with this, the complete, I think we have covered more than 20 problems, 21 problems in just 1.5 hours. In the next half, in the Abhyas series, we will see some different kind of problems. They are all maximum are PYQs, previous year questions only. But we will take our next problem on 7 o'clock. So on the Hindi channel, do watch the problems which are very interesting in nature. Okay. So we'll meet at 7 PM for Mahabhyas. Thank you very much. Thank you. हाँ, वो क्वेश्चन लूंगा बिल्कुल. Nyquist question also I will take. Everything question I will take. Thank you very much, Siddharth. Thank you guys.